Just obnoxious.
What?
Hello, and welcome to Drift Games vlog, where things have taken a turn for the strange.
Everything's like real.
Hey guys, there's an old western town. Like, people don't really understand what I was trying to say.
We had no idea.
This is how we end Drift Week.
Footage from the drifting today, just might as well delete it off that. This is far more interesting.
This is just confusion.
What other face would I have?
The creepiest sound.
That's the sound.
This is amazing.
It's a blacksmith and machinery.
Jesus.
I didn't even go to the warehouse with the airplane.
What? You can't say that so casually.
Welcome to my garage.
What on?
Oh yeah, so this is the first
What?
drive truck they ever built. Like, you can read the front of it. It's like,
Oh my god.
Mine are in bad shape. So. Perfect. Glad I found it.
I'm not sure where this is going, Dave.
This 24 hours I'll remember for the rest of my life. That is no joke. What's up guys, we are here. It's my second day, it's the boys, what, day 12 in the US?
I've lost count.
Yeah, you guys are looking pretty tired at the moment, but I'm fresh. We're here, look at this. We are here at Hoonigan HQ. We're here with Dan. Dan has been saving our ass.
Hello.
For the last 24 hours. So the M3 that we had for drifting from Duarte, that's headed back to Florida now. We'll see that in about a week's time. But we were just stranded at the track. And then Dan,
Hey, can I grab a ride? Sure, man. And then they were like, well, we don't need a ride anymore. And then I got in my truck and I was about to leave. And then they're like, hey, we need a ride again.
How much we would have regretted that.
and if we didn't get in that truck, we wouldn't have gone to that crazy western town, that World War I bunker and all that. So Dan has helped us get here today as well. He's been awesome. So yeah, he's been helping us out. So we're gonna go inside now and we're gonna see. We have no idea what's happening here for today.
I have no idea what's happening.
So-
Nobody, Aaron doesn't know what's happening.
Aaron doesn't know what's happening.
So we're gonna just keep the cameras on, see what we see, but we're pretty psyched to be here because it's still a fanboy right now. We watch Hoonigan all the time on YouTube. Now we actually get to go and see their new HQ here in Compton,
Real life Hoonigans.
in the wild.
In the wild.
So
In the flesh.
So we're gonna go and I think it's gonna be Burnouts, Donuts. Get to see some cool cars. We might get a little tour later on. So yeah, follow us for the ride. Alright guys, we want to give a quick shout out to one of our partners here at Drift Games, Strom Wheels. As you can see here, we are going to be running the DS25 drift wheel on all of our drift cars. That's the MX-5, the Mustang and the Corvette. They come in 3 really cool sizes. This is a 9. It's perfect for a steering tire or steering wheel on a drift car because you obviously want to have as maximum lock as you can and not let it catch. That's perfect. And then you've got the 10.5s, which are these ones which have the huge concave on the back. As you guys can see, very strong around the edge of the rim for if you have any contact or if you want to keep a tire on the rim. This stuff is brilliant. So that's what we're looking forward to putting on our cars. As you can see, they come in this really cool dark chrome, but they also come in a bronze color as well. Grab them. There's not a huge amount of them left in stock, so get on the website Strom if you can and grab those wheels as quick as you can because these guys are putting out some amazing designs and also supporting Drift Games. So support the partners that support us. Strom Wheels, get on it. So we're here in Hoonigan HQ with Rich. What's up, man?
Welcome, guys.
And Rich actually watches Drift Games, which is really bizarre to us and quite humbling that people over here watch what we do. So he's going to give us a little walk through. So we obviously know who all these cars are, but it's amazing to see them in the flesh. This is, I think, a car that inspired so many people to build impractical low cars that break all the time. But this is probably one of the most famous drift cars in the world. This is Hertz RX-7, and it's always beaten up, but just so cool. It's just such a cool car. And then this is like your RC track here. Of course, you just have an RC track just inside the door.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we partner with our guy Super G on the track to help us build it. And we also sell a lot of stuff here too. Behind the counter, we sell a couple RTR kits, RC parts and stuff. So it's cool.
Me and Josh are going to get lost and spend all our money in this shop by the end of today. So that's a fact.
It's really easy to do.
So this is one of Ken's This is like one of the base ones that was for the design, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, it's a Kazi. It's as far as I know, it wasn't Ram, but you nailed it. Yeah, it was painted by the artist who was doing the livery at the time. He painted that live at an event, and yeah, it's you can see it's been kind of debadged. Some of the stuff has, but it's funny with that car, you can't see out of it because it's actually paint on the windows. It's not like a vinyl wrap with holes in it, you know, so you can't see. Yeah, you can't see anything, like at all. You can see out the front, and that's about it.
This is the Dom project, which we were watching along on. This thing is just insane.
Yep.
This is definitely the biggest engine I've ever seen in a car.
Well, we have one in the back that is comparable, but yeah, dude, it's big, it's loud, it's 1,000 horsepower, it's got a big old blower. When we put this thing in here last week, it literally shook the ground. Like I was standing over there, and the concrete was just shaking. So it's a big boy. It doesn't quite fit right there compared to the other car. But,
This is the Nova that Brian Scott owns, which I think looks amazing. We saw this car before. We actually saw this over in Saudi Arabia. And then this is really random because our friends have the only other one of these in Ireland.
Yeah.
So it almost looks identical to this one. This was the one that inspired it, but we have one that comes to our events that's just like this. It's really weird to see another one in the flesh.
is yours rotary swap?
No, it's not.
It's far from.
It's far from. It barely pulls the wheels. It's that slow, but it looks the same, which is really cool.
Pretty much, yeah. So this is the spot. You know, this is the store we're in now. It's called the Bodega, aka the Hoonigan Convenience Store. The store's open 6 days a week, every day but Sunday. This is the spot for the public to come. You know, we usually on a normal day have cars lined up out front. A handful of our cars, and then here we always have the 6 brand cars. Normally, there's this big, awkward army-themed void over here. This is normally where our Warthog lives. You know, we built the Warthog for Microsoft, but it's actually, the game just got released, so it's out doing a press tour right now, which is why it isn't here. But we normally would have one kind of centerpiece car there, which is great because, you know, it gives people something cool to see. Yeah, I'm gonna take you guys behind the scenes.
This is the exciting part because this isn't open to the public, right?
Correct. Yeah, this is the only part that's open. The part that we're in right here.
Great, man. How are you doing?
So, Rich is taking us away, and Dan is going to give us a quick tour through. You guys know Dan from the Hoonigan channel.
Hello.
And Dan actually has a little bit of a connection because he used to wrench for Dean Carney back in the day in Formula Drift.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of an Irish connection there. He knows how we roll.
And James and Peter and
This is like a dream space.
This is basically like one of our main workshops. Where a lot of the build stuff goes down, like where we built the Lightning, where we've done the Camaro with the 632, and then kind of takes the brunt of everything. This is one of Brian's favorite vehicles.
This is like crazy.
I love you, Dad.
All right,
You got a nice place.
this is our 2J F-150.
Lord Frightening.
2J F-150.
It's so much fun.
And it works well?
It works well, yeah. It doesn't really slide yet, but it's fast and it's really fun to drive. Like if you were to, I wanted it as a daily. Like I'll take this thing home. And I'd be arguing with him like, let me have it.
It's like it's just such a random build to have. This is actually one of my favorite US cars ever. These are, I just don't know what it is about these. I just absolutely love them.
It's because it's one of the first turbo vehicles in production.
Yeah.
And this is Killer Mike's car from Run the Jewels.
This is his car?
Yeah.
Oh wow. And
But
then
they use this.
and
Just a random Supra.
and the Supra.
Yeah.
If there's such a thing anymore.
This just got shipped over. That's Vinny's.
Well, we watched this. You bought it over in Germany.
It's fairly clean.
It's like, so this is kind of like what we do, except on a bigger scale of randomness. Like,
It's our bagged bread truck LS3.
so cool.
It's pretty fast. When we do like this versus that, if we have something that's not very close, we'll bring this out and be like, all right, you gotta race this thing.
How scary is it to drive like
It's
this?
terrifying. Because you can just fall out. So like, when I raced Ken in the Hoonicorn, and I was just like looking at, and then you see the Hoonicorn go, bah! I was like, oh god! It's terrifying.
And then
This is Soupy's FD LS1. This is our test vet from Opal 1.
nice.
Guys have been taking it out to the track and having fun. That's why it's dirty right now. These guys went to Button Willow and they're doing sub 2-minute runs on a factory car, which
and
is
they
fast.
look really good too. This special model is like supercar-esque.
Yeah.
And then the boys are working away flat out.
This one's nasty. This is the new Chevy Performance 632. So 10.3 liter,
10.3 litre.
1,000 horsepower, naturally aspirated.
It's a crate engine.
Great. That's
Buy a
the first one.
10.3 crate engine and just put it in an old Corvette.
Sounds insane.
That's like twice as big as any engine that we have in Ireland.
Yeah,
It sounds insane.
that's amazing.
It's really fast. It just blows tires out.
So, and it keeps going. This place is huge. This is beautiful.
Scotto's Audi. It's
Which is
it's
so funny
gnarly.
that these cars in Ireland were like €500 and nobody cared, and now everyone's going, hold on a minute. Once they saw this kit, once they saw this, it was like,
It's the same thing that Scotto said to us. It was like, no man, it's gonna be cool. Like, yeah, whatever, dude. And then once he got it done, we're like, okay. Pretty friggin' rad.
Stock form, you never look at these cars and go, yeah, that's going to be amazing. And then it's like, this actually looks amazing.
Brian's got a collection of cars over there that were like, nah, it's not gonna work out. But if they all turn out like this, he'll prove us all
But
wrong.
it did take him 17 years, so I'm not sure if I have the patience for that, but it's definitely worth it in the end.
Yeah.
And this is an actual Quattro.
This is the actual car. This is Ken's. That's one.
This is like, because we have one kind of really hot one in Ireland. Darren McNamara has one, but it's not really a Quattro. It was like made into a Quattro.
Yeah.
But this is the real deal.
Yeah,
I don't
Ken doesn't mess around.
That's fairly obvious, but I was like, I don't think I've ever seen one in the flesh. So it's pretty cool to see one in here.
Yeah, I think I was shocked to see it when I came into the shop. I was like, wait, where did this come from? Because I knew nothing about it, and then it showed up, and I was like, that must be Ken's. I don't want to touch it.
I like the off-white wrap on this. It's really cool. Like, it's weird when Ken does something, you go, well, that shouldn't really work, but it really works. Do you know what I mean? He just pulls it off so well. And there's something completely different.
Yeah, this is my last project that I worked on, which was the 6.6 Duramax diesel.
So this is pushing out what? How much power? That's for a diesel?
1,000 horsepower, 1,500 foot-pounds of torque.
A diesel. Camaro.
Yeah, I was like, when we dynoed it, it was at 60-something PSI. Now it's at 80 PSI, so I don't really know what it makes. It just makes smoke and noise. It doesn't really actually do anything. Like, you can't get to hook up at all. If you're at 100 mile an hour, you smash on the gas, it's just gonna light them up.
That is the most European engine in an American car. It's just like a truck engine. You got like, so this is the car and another DC2.
Integra, making that all-wheel drive turbo. Yeah, he's insane.
That is it. You guys just four is a life. It's like just, I'm gonna just do that. See how that works out.
This is my little daily driver.
This is cool. We saw you go by on the road in this. It's cool.
Yeah.
We were just saying how expensive Miatas have got.
They're crazy.
Like they were such a cheap. This is like he has what 3 of them now, Josh. They used to be like buy them for €1,000 to put wheels on them,
There's the
and now
same
it's
here.
they've gone to insane levels.
Same here. But this is full destroyer die kit, for front and rear. Black Flag Labs. A lot of stuff from the UK actually. And then ISR Performance Turbo Kit. So I just did 260 wheel horsepower, 260 torque. It's pretty good.
Very good.
At 10,
What's your one, Josh?
10 pounds of boost.
310 in a 1.6.
Oh wow, yeah. This is a 1.8 VVT 6-speed.
This is the only, we were saying when it dynoed at 310, they were like, well, this will last about a week. And that was 3 years ago now.
2 years ago.
Nobody knows how the car is still running. It's just,
See, I've always heard these stories, so I've dialed mine back. I was like,
Yeah.
10 pounds is fine.
you've done 310 for 3 years and it's never given trouble.
I got a buddy that's been doing 3.
Everyone said the first track day he goes to, it's going to break, and still
He
it's,
even bought another engine, just going, it's on the way.
That if you have a spare,
Never
nothing's ever
breaks.
gonna happen. And then here's part of Hertz fleet. 11. Oh, he took some more.
He has two
he's got two.
Yeah,
Now it's confused me.
he's a hoarder, man.
Because I thought he'd converted, but no, there's another car.
Another car.
Okay, I thought he converted
This one was gonna be the 3S beams, built by Hasselgren. It's like gonna be 300 horsepower in a, insane.
Wow.
Yeah, so that should be good. 2J GS, man. This thing was like his favorite car, I think, until this runs.
Yeah.
But this is his favorite car at the moment because this thing shreds. It was 700 horsepower.
And
big body, looks
This
awesome.
is the one he did the Drift Week last year in, isn't it?
Yeah, he did Drift Week in this. That was the first like test for this car. He drove from here all the way to Florida, ripped it up, drove it back, and then it broke.
I wouldn't drive to the local shop in a car I built. I'm just like, I'll give it a couple of weeks before we know what's up with it. This is beautiful, and it's a strange colour. Because obviously in Ireland, just A86 is like sacred, you know, it's a sacred car.
Yeah.
And this colour is wild, and it's for some reason when I saw it, I was like, I'm not sure if that's going to work, and then it really works.
Yeah.
It just fits in
It's
perfectly.
fun when all of them are in the sun.
Yeah.
Too. I don't know how we haven't done this yet, but we haven't staged all of his cars, like even the K-Series car, like all of them in a row. They were all outside the other day, and I was like, wow, this looks really cool. Like, you are your own drift team.
Yeah,
What the
like,
fuck?
just a one-man drift team.
One-man drift team.
Some
Some
E36s?
beaters? Yeah, but Vinny can't decide if he wants to drift or not, so he always has an E36 on deck. We keep trying to convince him to build it.
Convertible.
It's a cabriolet, thanks.
Nope, sorry, cabriolet.
Yeah.
A cab.
Adam's car was front song. Hertz K-Series. When she just blew up. Again? SEMA. No. Broke an axle, and then someone was like, rev it up! And it went, bow, and blew it up. But it's cool.
It's cool, but it works.
That was 100%. Like,
An Evo.
blackout. You black out when you get in the burnyard. It just happens.
No, yeah. It's like every.
I crash my car every time I get in the burnyard. Every f***ing time.
But the worst thing is you go into even a competition like that, and you put all these gauges in the car, you put all these warning systems, and you do not care less when there's people watching.
No.
You're like, I don't care what that's saying. And all that red.
$2,000 on gauges to watch my motor blow because I didn't care.
Everyone's flashing, going, yeah, it's having a great time.
Then it's just a timer to see how fast it's gonna blow up. Like, I think I got 30 more seconds. Bow!
An impressive amount of hardship is what I always say. I mean, we've seen one of these modified. Shane Lynch has one, and it's an airbagged one, and it has a V8 stuff, but not to this extent.
Full tube. Yeah. Big old rear end, big old horsepower up front. Just a blown Hellcat, you know? But you see, there's a shit ton of coolers going on. The fab work in this is insane. Alex and Super gnarly. Everything's handmade.
Wow.
It's gonna be real fun.
I can imagine.
Party car, 4 bucket seats.
You guys have just annoying purists, like really badly at this point.
Kind of our job.
Yeah. Oh, you like that car? Wait, you see this. It's like, we'll put this engine in it, with tube frame in it. It's incredible.
I don't know how you can be a purist with one of these. They're so slow and.
That was a horrible car to drive.
Yeah.
Now
We
it's
just
actually
improved
fun.
it. Just made it better. Yeah. This is basically their fab room. So we got all metal and different jazz to do. It's good to have everything consolidated into one space. Big plasma table.
This is what we need.
It's like just
We wouldn't have to
you would
use it, but-
even walk and miss like everywhere.
You got Peter's door up there again?
Lots of doors and lots of bumpers.
Much bigger.
It wasn't known to you now, being here every day.
Every day.
Like, totally numb, but for
The
us,
first part, that was the hardest thing, is trying to find where everything was and how to get to the restroom. Like, dude, I gotta pee so bad, I don't even know where to go. Let's take a tour over there.
Aaron's making like a tiny drift course.
Yeah.
Like a small little technical kind of gymkhana thing.
Yeah, there's a jump over there. So that'll be
Right. Into a bunch of cars.
Kind of happy our car went back to Florida yesterday. It's like, we survived quite a bit yesterday.
It kind of goes around, hooks around. It's kind of where we hang out and get trapped. You know, like people do a smoky burnout, and then you're trapped in this little area, asphyxiated. You can't
At least
breathe.
there's a K-rail there.
We got a little loopity-doo-dah and zippity-a out there.
You know, because we have lots of industrial areas in Ireland, but you would never think, oh, we'll just make this into a racetrack.
Yeah.
Because you would be thrown out of the area within about 40 seconds, you'd be shut down.
All these guys love to watch. They come out and they get us more height because we'll be standing on the fence. They're like, well, f it, I'll just drag it over here. Last time I saw those guys, they took 4 of these barriers out and
Wow.
knocked my bumper off and snapped it in half.
Well, this is awesome. It's amazing to be here in the flesh. And thank you so much, Dan, for showing us around.
problem. No problem.
Nice to see you again. We're going to stand back and watch the antics today and see how many people absolutely destroy their cars, I'd imagine, in this
Plenty of
space.
things.
And plenty of carnage for you, Josh, to film today. So let's get some food, let's relax, and then wait for some cars to start shredding.
So I guess it's only right to take a ride along in the burnyard since we don't have a car. And I'll say there's no scary man to go in with than Jordan. You ready?
I'm ready, are you?
No,
Josh's
I'm
a
not
little
ready.
scared, to be honest.
I am scared.
Every time I drive in front of him, he looks behind me, and through his little visor, I just see pure fear in his eyes. How we doing, Wout?
I'm the cameraman for my friend from New York, Jordan.
Yeah, I hope not to ruin the car too bad.
You'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
You're professional.
I don't give a shit. Tandem, no helmets. If we die together, Josh.
It's only that.
Yeah, I put my helmet on. I'm not sure if I can drive with no helmet.
No, you can. It's in a road car.
No, I don't know if I can physically do it.
Well, there's a first for everything. You nailed it. Thanks.
Yeah. Siege. Riley. Taz. Yeah. Set me free and give me death. There ain't no other choices.
Flying star.
Keep on hearing voices. Little whispers in my head, man. Is you fake or loyal? Why no water? Death is silent, baby. Pick your poison. These little demons living underneath my bed creeping. Know the real, my soul lives above them all, sleeping. That subtle breathing in your closet every single evening. Thought you never see me again, this can be deceiving. When they hear the sound of the...
I'd say there's honestly more damage here than there has been all of Drift Week.
Yeah, here we come. Here we come. Here we come. Here we come.
It's like he has no idea.
Aaron does very strange interviews. We did an interview at night in the middle of the paddock where everybody was leaving. You did an interview with him doing a passenger lap. And then Dave's going to do an interview with him in the Hoonigan burnyard with Fielding Shredder about to do donuts around him. So interviews are very strange.
It's just obnoxious.
What? It's been an amazing day. It's the last day of Drift Week. We were just about to head out the door, and this man, the legend, Roger
Yes.
Wicknick said,
Yes.
"You want to take my car into the barnyard?" And Adam showed him some amazing facts here. So 2 years to the day, that's us in the barnyard in Saudi Arabia to the day, and now we're going to do it in LA. So I'm going to try and take it easy in a car I've never driven before in a very tight space. lot. But thank you so much. That was
thank you.
That's
man.
like a lifetime thing for me.
Cool.
That's
Good.
like,
I'm glad.
and
I'm glad.
You're etched in my memory now. This car is etched in my memory.
Cool.
Well, what a day to end. What was the most random of crazy days? We're finished here in the barnyard. It's dark, it's smoky. I just did some rips.
Yeah, the only way to finish it would say that's a wrap.
Do you know what? 3, 2, 1. That's a wrap! You don't say that's a wrap in the Hoonigan place.